Welcome to New Sky TV. It's incredible. Who would have thought that the airport early in the morning would turn into a red carpet event for Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen? My heart skipped a beat when fans screamed national couple. The most amazing thing wasn't the fans' shouts, but that they actually responded with smiles. That openness, that naturalness, seemed to completely shatter the notion of hiding and concealing in the entertainment industry. And the airport photos from that day were ridiculously sweet. Wang Haozhen wore an extremely understated dark tracksuit, his hat pulled low, but standing next to Guo Yuxin, his entire aura inexplicably softened. Guo Yuxin, on the other hand, sported a sophisticated and stylish look, looking like she had a built-in soft focus filter. The two walked side by side, not with a deliberate, marketing-driven tug-of-war, nor with a desperate attempt to avoid attention, but with a natural, gentle, and relaxed chemistry. The most heartwarming moment was that small gesture at the security checkpoint. Wang Haozhen simply raised his hand, stepped aside slightly, and gently led Guo Yuxin forward. The movement was small, yet it conveyed a calm and considerate demeanor. There was no ostentatious display of affection, no running away to avoid suspicion, but rather a sense of, "I'm behind you," unassuming, but steady. I was truly overwhelmed by the moment. In the entertainment industry, many partners even have to calculate angles and avoid the camera when walking side by side, but they simply made natural comfort their daily routine. Fans excitedly shouted national couple at them, and they remained calm and composed, responding with relaxed and slightly sweet smiles. That scene was more heartwarming than any famous scene from a drama. Even more striking was that in a video taken by a passerby, their steps were involuntarily synchronized. Some called it tacit understanding, others ambiguity, but I think it was simply an instinctive reaction after two people have found extreme comfort in each other. Look at that scene. It's not an idol drama, yet it surpasses one. It's not a dating reality show, yet it has more atmosphere than any dating show. It's not deliberate promotion, yet it's so sweet it makes your heart flutter. How did this couple manage to be so perfect in every little detail? In today's entertainment industry, it seems everyone lives on thin ice, every move requiring team meetings and hundreds of camera scrutiny before a hint of naturalness can be seen. But Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen are the kind of couple who are more captivating the more casual they are, more irresistible the more authentic they are. What's most captivating about this airport incident isn't how sweet their smiles are, but the unguarded comfort they exude. They didn't deliberately get close, nor did they deliberately keep their distance. They didn't artificially cultivate sweetness like a marketing couple, nor did they nervously avoid the spotlight like a scandal-averse pair. Their state was, "I know you're here, I feel at ease, you're by my side, I feel comfortable." This composure isn't acted out, it's a natural understanding that develops over time. The most subtle moment was when they both slowed down at the automatic doors to let fans and staff pass first. They stood together, yet without arguing or competing, as if even waiting became easier when the other was there. These small details, unspoken, just make you feel, it's so nice that they were colleagues, but also partners who trust each other and don't burden one another. What's even more touching is that in today's entertainment industry, even a couple of appearances together are overinterpreted, a smile shared is edited into a romance story, even standing too close together is judged in the comments section. But these two are different. When fans shout national couple, they not only don't avoid suspicion, but even respond with a natural reaction of being amused by fans. At that moment, you can clearly feel that they were not afraid of rumors, but rather, they were not afraid of being misunderstood. Because they were open and honest. And it's precisely this openness that makes people feel inexplicably at ease. You might even have the illusion that if everyone in the entertainment industry could be so generous, natural, and unpretentious, what would be the point of public relations crises? Where would there be so many awkward moments of protesting too much? And ultimately, what the entertainment industry fears most is never being too close, but being misunderstood. Hiding only draws attention, avoiding suspicion only breeds more doubt, being overly cautious only makes it seem like there's some shady secret. But Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen chose the path few dared to take, yet the smartest one: openness, naturalness, and no hiding. They showed everyone through their actions, "We're not hiding anything, because there's nothing between us to hide." This attitude is more effective than any PR statement. Those familiar with Wang Haozhen's background will especially see this. He disliked being constrained from a young age, knowing what he wanted and taking responsibility for his choices. Born in 1998, he participated in various competitions during his adolescence, his unwavering determination on stage unforgettable. Later, in acting, he honed his skills diligently and performed with utmost seriousness. In the 2021 drama XX biography, despite not being a top star, his role earned him the title of potential star from industry media, recognition based on talent, not hype. Guo Yuxin is even more remarkable. Her output isn't extensive, but her exposure, media attention, and presence are consistently remarkably consistent. She possesses a unique quality. She doesn't vie for attention or cause a ruckus, yet she's always in the spotlight. Standing next to Wang Haozhen, one is composed and relaxed, the other lively and stylish. Without deliberate interaction, they already create a comfortable and welcoming atmosphere. Therefore, their relaxed and comfortable relationship isn't accidental, but rather a natural fit for this frank and open dynamic. In contrast, consider those collaborative relationships that have been distorted by external interference, either deliberately maintaining distance, leading to awkwardness, or getting too close, creating suspicion, or, out of fear of misunderstanding, displaying excessive tension, becoming stay away or I see you as an enemy. This tense relationship isn't caused by fans or the media. Ultimately, it stems from the individuals involved not being open and honest. But Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen seem to be saying through their actions, our collaboration is pleasant and our relationship is natural. This isn't a secret, nor is it a burden. Therefore, their steady progress, open laughter, and generous responses render all rumors ineffective. What's most wonderful is that this sincerity, this courage, this I'm not afraid of you misunderstanding attitude is precisely what is most scarce and most charming in the entertainment industry. Furthermore, if everyone could maintain healthy colleague relationships like them, avoiding unnecessary drama, wouldn't the entire entertainment industry be much cleaner? Everyone is just trying to make a living and work. Collaboration and friendship are normal. As long as boundaries aren't crossed, there's no need to hide anything or act mysterious. Moreover, this open and generous attitude is itself a kind of charm. Wang Haozhen's low-key and gentlemanly demeanor, and Guo Yuxin's naturalness and poise, make them a very comfortable couple to be around. When fans called them national couple, they responded with smiles, a positive interaction, not avoidance. They weren't embarrassed by the title, nor were they overconfident. It was a perfectly appropriate response, respecting the fans' enthusiasm while maintaining their own boundaries. I've found that sometimes, the more you try to hide something, the more attention you attract. The more open and generous you are, the less you seem to have to hide. Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen perfectly exemplified this. They didn't deliberately create buzz, but their actions themselves became a topic of discussion. Moreover, this is a positive and constructive topic. Besides, think about those celebrities who live like they're underground to avoid suspicion, and then look at Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen, who lives more freely? I think it's the latter. Their openness is actually a form of confidence in the outside world and a respect for each other. They believe their actions are legitimate and don't need to be deliberately concealed. And it's really good for colleagues to interact openly and honestly. Don't dwell on trivial matters, focus on work and self-improvement. That way, no matter what others think or say, you'll feel at ease. Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen have taught me a lesson this time. These two really know how to conduct themselves. Furthermore, how did they cultivate this cooperative relationship where they can openly appear together at the airport, be affectionately called by fans, and respond calmly? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.